Clocking on for a worker is super simple. Press start shift, select your location, you can select multiple, and select your activity. Again, you can select multiple. You can also change the time at the start to an hour beforehand and start shift, and you're clocked on. For safety reporting, finding the balance between what authorities are looking for and what our workers will actually report on or have time to was the key. So we've been recognised by a lot of industry leaders, including WorkSafe, and think we've actually nailed it. So these are the safety reports. If, for instance, and you can see you can connect them to your assets, if, for instance, a worker was to report a hazard, they just enter the minimum detail, but they can do it out in the paddock. This is offline and online, and they can upload photos. It's also checks your spelling, so you can type roughly, and it'll check your spelling as it goes. And you can allocate fixing that hazard to somebody in particular or not. You need to write in the details for that hazard and also what that proposed solution is for it, and then you can upload a photo. We then receive these reports in the manager portal, and you'll also receive an email to let you know that there is a new report that has been submitted. And then you can manage those hazards from that end. This is the most important part, I think, in terms of turning our industry around and also protecting you as a farm, to ensure that you are proactively managing hazards and risks on your property. The app's available in all different languages. So when a worker starts, they can go into settings and select their preferred language. And then the app will be available in their language. So for reporting on hazards and pre-starts, for their timesheets, for commencing their shift, it's all in their own language. Now the farm can keep tasks all in one area. If you need something collected from town, you can put that in tasks and people can tick it off once they've done it. If you've got different departments, you can put your different tasks in there and allocate them to different team members, and then they can add tasks from on the ground. From the app, your workers can also complete emergency and safe work training from the training button. So they'll have access to training videos.
This is another training video by people in Paddocks. You are working in the industry with the too heavy and be careful.
Videos, as well as PDFs for those people that do still like to read the detail. And we're continuously adding to these safe work videos. So if there's one in there that you don't see that you need, just sing out and we'll make that happen. And then they sign off on the form and their training is completed, so you can prove to the authorities that they were trained in that particular safe work procedure. There are lots of resources available in the training button, including contractor induction forms. So your workers, if they have a contractor that's working out with them, they can send this to their mobile phone so that the contractor can quickly fill out a contractor induction form. And again, you share that accountability. Also under the training button, they will find a Take 5 paddock risk assessment that they can complete whilst they're out in the paddock. Again, this is for the authorities and really good for new people to make sure that they're looking out for any hazards and risks, particularly if you haven't had time to show them over that particular paddock. You can ensure that they're safe. And then there are other forms such as machinery competency assessment. So your supervisors and managers, whilst they're on their phone, can check through the competency of a new person. In accordance with your award, PIPA will remind your workers to take a break, so they can take a break whilst they're clocked on to PIPA, or when they finish a shift, they'll also be asked if they took a break, and again, they can record their hours. PIPA has a 98% adoption rate by workers. Simplicity is the key.